I don't think Hitler ever said anything about the Jews that was as straightforwardly evil as Biden said about me as a Trump supporter last night. Lie after lie after lie. Encouragement to make other people fear me. And we know what fear does to groups. Disgusting.
Nah. I don't think Hitler said anything as evil about the Jews.
How can you have that take?
Nah. You know why he didn't think Hitler said anything as evil about the Jews?
Because he agrees.
He agreed.
Republican officials are outraged at Joe Biden calling the MAGA movement semi-fascist, and they're making their displeasure known in a string of whiny tweets. But Republican protests raise an interesting question. If Republicans aren't fascists, why are they hanging around with so many neo-Nazis?
Here's a list of things that are often found in fascist states. Nationalism, a disdain for human rights, identification of enemies as a unifying cause, aka immigrants, LGBT, etc. Supremacy of the military. We put all of our money into the military. Rampant sexism. Controlled mass media. Fox. Obsession with national security. Religion and government intertwined. Corporate power. Protected at all costs.
That was TikTok user Savage Leftist, reminding viewers that if the brown shirt fits, Republicans will wear it. She cites key indicators of fascism, including powerful nationalism, the support of a single supreme leader, and the cultivation of a propaganda network. Anyone who's ever watched right-wing news knows Republicans knocked that one out a long time ago. And Republicans are doing more than just pumping out the pro-Trump fascist propaganda. They're actively shoving that nonsense into your kids' brains. As I've covered here in the past, Republicans are on the warpath to censor what one lawmaker called illegal knowledge. That includes teaching about the history of American racism and promoting a, quote, non-America first ideology. Yikes. But you don't need to read tea leaves or search for hidden clues to realize that Republicans have been completely captured by this fascism fetish. Just ask them. They'll gladly tell you. Just take Gab founder Andrew Torba, who proudly calls himself a Christian nationalist and refuses to speak to Jewish reporters. And Torba isn't just some right-wing loudmouth from the internet. He's right in the beating heart of the Republican Party. Doug Mastriano, who's running for governor in Pennsylvania, put Torba on his payroll as a consultant. And Arizona Senate candidate Blake Masters tried to hide his friendship with Torba before Torba himself leaked their conversations to the press. Take this ad from Democrat Josh Shapiro, which shows Pennsylvanians exactly the kind of fascism Doug Mastriano supports. Take a look.
This is Gab, a white supremacist website. Minutes before Jews were killed at this synagogue, the murderer posted his hate-filled plan on the same site. Now one candidate in America, Doug Mastriano, is paying thousands of dollars to this website to recruit supporters. People who spread hate and violence that should scare all of us.
And don't worry, we have plenty more fascists to talk about. Let's take Republican candidate for Arizona Governor Kari Lake. Lake recently had to backpedal after receiving endorsements from multiple prominent anti-Semites. But her apology didn't stop her from endorsing another anti-Semitic fascist, Oklahoma's Jared Jackson, just a couple of days later. Lake retracted that endorsement too, but she's refused to talk to Jewish leaders or the press about it. Or you could just listen to Donald Trump himself. At a recent rally in Pennsylvania, Trump invited Cynthia Hughes to take the mic. Hughes has become a right-wing celebrity for founding a quote-unquote support group for January 6th insurrectionists. One of her clients is Timothy Hale Cusinelli, an insurrectionist who was famously pictured sporting a Hitler mustache. Hale Cusinelli is an out-and-proud white supremacist and neo-Nazi, but Donald Trump thinks that the government owes him an apology. No, you heard that right. Donald Trump has promised that if elected in 2024, he would not only pardon insurrectionists like the little Hitler mustache guy, he would also issue a formal apology for arresting them in the first place. One thing is clear, the Republicans who oppose the right's march into fascism are far too afraid of Republican voters to say a word about it. And in their absence, fascists like Kari Lake, Doug Mastriano and Trump himself are stepping up to chart a dark new path for the Republican Party. As long as Trump is the center of the Republican Party, fascism and Jew baiting will remain the order of the day. The extremists polluting the GOP with their neo-Nazi ideology have taken silence from the Republican leadership as consent to keep rebuilding the party in their Nazi image. Our democratic institutions and our people will pay the price for that Republican cowardice. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and consider subscribing. And leave a comment below so you can let me know what I should cover next.